welcome back to Digger Dan Metal Detecting, where I'm doing something a little different this morning. I'm going to start the day off actually with a roundup, which is odd, I know. I've been out in the week to the one of the new permissions. I actually got this permission last year and only managed to get on it a few times. I had a few hammers, a nice Saxon or Anglo-Scandinavian. It's like a cheek piece for a horse harness, I believe. A stirrup. What is it called? Can't remember. A strap distributor. There we go. I've remembered. Yeah. So I had Saxon on here last year, and that got me kind of excited, obviously. And like I say, a few hammers, a few nice hammers. But I've been back here this week finally after about a year because he said I could come back. And I've just done incredibly well. I've had 2 3-hour sessions this week, and I'm about to show you what I found. If you haven't followed the Facebook group, obviously I was posting the finds up as I went because I wasn't filming. It was just a nice chill detecting session, but obviously I wish I was filming, but it's nice to go out and not have that camera on me sometimes. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll flip you around and we'll have a look at the finds from this week for those 3 hours. I'll show you them now so I can empty my pots here, and then I haven't got to carry them all around with me as well. I can start fresh with empty pots. But yeah, we'll have a little look, see what I found. So here we go. I'm doing a little in the van roundup here. Not something I usually do, but I haven't even started detecting yet. I've literally just got here and I thought I'll do this roundup. But look at this. This is just incredible. So I had 5 hammers on the first 3-hour session there, and then another 4 last night or yesterday evening, plus a little Roman coin there, a bit of a grot, but there's detail on it. There you go. There's a bust there. And a couple of little guys standing there somewhere. There you go. Yeah, so, but yeah, these hammers, look at the condition of some of them as well. And some of them are short crosses. Beautiful, beautiful old coins. Which one? I think this one here, I'm pretty sure is a Richard, King Richard. And that's 1189 to 1199 AD. So, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Look at that. Absolute beauty. I'm not 100% sure on this one. I think it's a Henry III. I don't think it's a John because there's 3 hair curls there that I can see. And the Johns have a slimmer face and usually, well, always two nice big hair curls on each side, but he's got more. I think that's a Henry III. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, like I say, beautiful coins. We've got cut quarters, cut halves. I think I found the cut half last night actually as well. A couple of the Edwards. There's a few nice Edwards there. Let me just turn those over for you. But yeah, just crazy stuff here, and it doesn't end there. Look at that huge buckle. I think there was a few other little bits and bobs. I took a couple of bits out when I got home. There was another broken buckle and what have you. But yeah, that's a beautiful buckle. I think there's some detailing on there as well, which is crazy, isn't it? Big buckle and plate. That was my first signal yesterday evening. Crazily, absolutely couldn't believe it. First signal, I think it was in the 40s, about 44, and up came that, which is I believe is it matrix seal, I think. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. I've only ever had one of those, and now I've got another. So this little piece, I'm still not 100% sure on it. Someone said maybe Roman ear pick, maybe it obviously had a loop. It was attached to something there, but it looks hinged there, doesn't it? Almost like a scissor. And it looked like it would have had that same thing the other side there. It's a bit of an odd one. I don't know whether there's a little toolkit, maybe like a Swiss toolkit. But yeah, I don't know. If you've got any ideas on that one, let me know. And this excites me. This is a Saxon brooch with the beast. I thought it was beast looking back, but someone else said it was something else. Or described it differently, but you can see his eye there, which is like a ring and dot, so Saxon all over, isn't it? But you can just see it. You see his neck come up round here, that's his head, tail this side curling back to him, body, and then his little legs down here. It looked kind of better when it was wet, if I'm honest. I'll try and get it in better light for you, but look at that. Saxon brooch. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna head back to that area and see if we can find some more Saxon, because that wasn't far from where that strap distributor was. So yeah, that's just crazy, absolutely. Yeah, that's crazy. Just, I mean, it's unbelievable. What crazy finds, crazy finds. I've got the sun right on my face now, I can't even see myself. But yeah, that's just mad. But so what I'm gonna do is, obviously I'm gonna head, put this sunshade down so if I can shade my face a bit. I'm gonna head back over to that little Saxony area. I'm gonna call it the Saxon area because I've found 2 things now there, so that's promising, isn't it? And we'll see what else we can find. I'd love a Saxon coin. I'll see how I get on today. I've got a brand new permission which I was actually supposed to be on today, and I'm not going there because I've got to get on here before this is drilled. I need to make the most of this, and it's just producing so well, so I'm not going to stop. But we'll see how we get on. If I'm not doing as well today, then which hopefully I'm not doing bad, then we'll head over to that new permission and have a few hours on there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I'll see you on that first hole. We better stop talking. I can't stop. Right, let's go, guys. This is a busy field as well, so I tend to end up digging lots and lots. There's lots of lead, loads of lead. You're just almost digging non-stop. I know I'm walking too fast. I'm excited to get over to that, where that Saxon area is. As you would. As you can hear the ground, you can hear it. All the iron in the ground. When you've got your horseshoe on so you can hear the iron, this is how it wants to be. You don't want overload of iron falsing. You just want it humming along. That is a big signal. That's 52, that. I put a brand new battery in my pinpointer because that ran out on me last night when I was here. Probably just a piece of lead. Like I say, there's a lot of it here. So, it's quite a round piece of lead wherever I've just dropped it. Where'd it go? Sorry guys, it's a good start, isn't it? There it is, buried itself in the soft soil. This was rape on here, and it's been disked. It's been harvested and then disked, and then as you can see, it's self-seeded again. I think the next stage will be a drilling. So I need to get on here as much as I can, really. Yeah, just a piece of lead, that one. Got to dig these low numbers as well. This is the trouble. There's so much small lead. Like I say, here we go. You can see straight away. This is what it's like almost constantly. It's in that state. It's in this little clod here, I think. What we got? Another piece of lead. Like I say, so much of it. Right, I'll see you on that first good signal, guys. Always fill your holes, even in a field like this. 24, 25 there. I like a 24, 25 on here. like I say, so many hammers, and they're around those numbers, into the 30s even. Obviously not always, so this could be a bit of lead. Yeah, another bit of lead, but they are the same numbers, so there you go. 52, 53, possible bit of lead again. They do come up high, but it's changed a little bit now, which is telling me more likely a bit of lead. Lead does that. Oh, threw my pinpointer. Lead can be a bit iffy for some reason. The Manticore seems to put it down to being iffy most of the time, and it's right. What's that one? That could well be a little pot mend, actually. I think it is. See the little bulge on the back side of it there, where it's been pressed into a hole. So I would say that's a pot mend, that one. So it's not just any old piece of lead. Possibly still got the bit of pot in this inside it. But yeah, pot mend, lovely. 31, 32 there. It's weird, you come to sort of to the middle of the field, there's not as much, it goes a little bit quieter. It seems like it's around the outsides, but the hammers have been quite well spread, if you like. There we go, what's that? Something a little different. Ooh, that is different. Is that just a piece of a fancy buckle there again? Very bronze looking. It's got some detail on there as well. Let's have a little bit of a clean up there, and we can see the patterning on it. Maybe, hopefully you can see that. I'll show you that in the roundup probably. We won't get the other camera out for that one. But that's got some age to it, that's for sure. I'll put that in the pot, and like I say, we'll have a look at that in the roundup, but hopefully you can just make out that patterning on there. Lovely. I do like a good buckle. Nice little 1920 there. I'm not putting the speaker on because it does echo across this field for some reason, I've noticed. One of those things, isn't it? But you should be able to hear that. Should be able to hear it from my headphones, which is quite handy. Especially when I'm on those like group digs and things, because at least you can still hear the sounds. I think I can see it. I think it's just a little lead bullet, I think. Yeah, modern. It's going to be one of those things, isn't it? I've done incredibly well when I haven't had my camera with me, typical. And it's a bit slower going today. Weird, isn't it? Try my best. No, I've got every faith. There's so much here. If it can be like that within sort of 3 hour period, I can pull up that amount of history. There's got to be more here. Who knows? Who knows what you might find? Definitely quieter towards the middles of the field. Around the outside seems to be a lot busier. Lots of lead and different items, so it's nice to concentrate those areas. But I found the Saxon stuff towards the middle, so I'm trying to end up back there. It even gets quieter into the middle of the field, not as much of that burbling sound from the iron, and some of those rape stalks are quite annoying. They still catch in your coil a bit. You got to be a bit careful. But we'll carry on and I'll see what else we can find. Again, not too far away from that last signal. We're sort of catching on to a few more now. Got very shallow sounding 22. Pretty solid 22 if I lift up, so that's obviously quite shallow. Ah, there we go, look at that. I think we're onto a hammered. I think we might be onto a hammered. Yeah, that definitely is. I'll get that on the other camera and we'll give it a spray up. There we go. Hasn't taken too long. I've probably only still been here maybe an hour now. We're on to the first hammered. Just break some of that top crust off there. Let's see what we got. There's so many here. They, like I say, they seem to be reasonably widespread as well. I think that's another Edward. Quite a few Edwards. They seem to be all Edwards and then short crosses as well. That's a funny silver. I don't know what they've used on this field, but it seems to make the silver go a little bit funny on some of them. Makes it go white. I don't know what that would be. Maybe lime or something like that has affected the silver. I don't know. But a lot of them seem to have a bit of a white crust on them. We'll see what this is. Let's give that a little dry on the swing and dig cloth. Handy little thing to have on your, or hooked onto your side. It's just nice for wiping your hands and what have you. So there we go. What have we got? Civitas. Oh, it's that EBO. Not sure what that is. I can never remember. Let me know what that is if you know. But there he is. There's a little bust. Not a lot left of him. Is that an Edward? It might not be. It might be a... Who is that? I'm not sure. I'll have to have a little closer look. I can't quite make that out. It could be a Henry. One of the Henrys, actually. Possibly. But yeah, first hammer of the day. You absolute beauty. We're on to it again. Let's see how many more we can pull up. Honestly, this field is just incredible. Like I say, they seem to be spread across the entire field. So I thought they were more concentrated to one side of the field where I started finding them. But they just seem to be everywhere now. But yeah, let's carry on. Let's see if we can find some more. Had a musket ball a little while ago in the 40s, and I thought this was going to be another one because this was 40s too. Oh, there's going to be a scuff on the back there. Don't know if I did that. I may have caught that with my spade, but it's broken anyway, so it looks to be, I'd say maybe looking at the curvature of it, maybe like a shoe buckle that. But yeah, quite a chunky one and all. I've got quite big hands, and that's quite a size. I don't know if it'll fit in my pot. But yeah, a nice buckle there. Well, I'm just in the middle of having a little clean up of this item. It came in at about 56. It's bronze. Just trying to get the dirt out of the middle of that. And it looks kind of like a little, I don't know, like a very small bowl. I don't know if it's broken. It looks a bit jaggedy around the edges here, but it looks complete. It's a bit crude. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I might have to stick that on the Facebook group and see if anybody has got any idea on that. It definitely looks like a little vessel. Have I found the Holy Grail? Goodness me, I don't know. I really don't know what that is. Looks to have some silvering around it as well, doesn't it? It's got a very kind of medieval look to me, but yeah, any ideas on that, guys? Please let me know what you think. That's an odd one. Definitely looks like a little bowl, doesn't it? Very small one. That's pretty cool, that. Just got no idea what it is. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'll stick it on the Facebook group now anyway, I think, and see if we can get an idea on that before the end of the day. That's awesome, that. Very interesting find. I love artifacts that, you know, when you've got no idea. But they look good. Definitely looks good, doesn't it? Don't know if it's broken or not, really. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll have a look. We'll see if we can find out what that is. Now I've just found this. It was coming in at about a 16. And it's a bit of an odd one. It's bronze. I'm wondering whether that is the top of a ring. There's a little indent there. I thought maybe like the front edge of a buckle, but then it's got this little like notch in the top and almost looks as if it had lead in there or something to hold maybe a stone in. Am I just dreaming there? I don't know, but it's the perfect curvature for a ring. And the notch is kind of underneath there, so it's not really where a pin would have kind of landed. I don't know, maybe it is just the front edge of a buckle. What are your thoughts on that one? Or is that a hole through it where that, I don't know what that white stuff is, maybe it is a bit of lead in there. But yeah, very perfectly curved for a finger, you know what I mean? It would fit. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. I think possible ring, and I am in that Saxon area. I am hunting that very well. It's a bit quiet here, but there are little bits coming up like this. So yeah, let me know what you think. Beautiful 27, 26. I'm trying as many live digs today as I can, really, because obviously the potential of what can come up here, what I have had up so far, most signals are something good, you know. I think I missed it, I don't know. It sounded more shallow than that, to be fair, but I think that is it. I think I missed it just by a smidge there. Just tilt you up, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. Nope, just a piece of lead again this time. They do give off a lovely signal, don't they? Bit of a square bit there with a hole in it, actually. Bit of just a random piece. But yep, just a piece of lead. Absolutely beautiful. 49. That is absolutely singing. 49.50. Not overly deep. Just never know. Just never know what it's going to be on here. Unless it's lead again, obviously. Got a good idea if it's going to be lead usually, but... Come on, where are you? Oh, there you go. Oh, it's not lead. It's probably actually my first, apart from lead, I don't really class lead as trash, but it's actually my first piece of trash today, I think. Don't know what it is. A bit of aluminium signage. What did that say? Oh, it's an AA. It's an AA tag, probably off a tractor or something. Don't know why they'd have AA on a tractor. Maybe they do. But there you go. Tat. Very clear on the line, this one. I don't know how well you can see that. It's a little 12, 13. Not overly deep, I don't think. It was kind of double beeping. Came out in one scoop anyway, that's good. Oh, it was near the surface because it's dried up, whatever it is. It looks kind of round. It's more in the drier soil, look. What have we got there? Oh my goodness, I think, you know what? I think that is another hammered. Let's go straight on the other camera. I'm pretty sure that's another hammered coin. Quite a small one. And there we go. This is what I've been seeing. Definitely looks like it could be a hammered. And like I say, I think it must have been very close to the surface actually, because that's really dry soil. Well encrusted though. Oh, there we go. Got any imprint there? No. That sort of fell apart, but that's a small coin, that. Very small. Let's give it a little spray. Again, quite a whitish look to the silver there. It's oh, there you go. Look at the white coming off that. It's like it's, I don't know what that is. I don't know what's happened to them to make them go that way. Something they've put on the field has done that, I would imagine. It's reacted with the silver. It definitely doesn't like it. The surface on them isn't sometimes great. Just give it a little dry on my trousers there. But yeah, there we go. A very small, looking like another Edward, I would have said, possibly. I find it difficult to make anything out on there. Just trying to brighten up my own screen, hopefully, so I can see. Yeah, that's hard for me to see in this light. The sun's kind of half in, half out. Can't make us mind up. Great British weather, lovely. But yeah, beautiful little hammer. That could even be a Henry, that one again. I think that's a possible Henry, maybe Henry the VI, something like that. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, absolutely lovely. Hammered number 2 of the day. Just can't believe how many are coming out of this field. Really is the field of dreams. No sign of any other Saxon yet. Come on, I got my fingers crossed so tightly for something Saxon. For a Saxon coin, that's my dream find, really. I think I've wanted one for so long. Just really want one. Probably the more you want something, the less you're going to get it. So I'll have to stop thinking about it. But yeah, beautiful little hammered again. Lovely stuff. Pretty solid 34, this one. Gotta be another live dig. Like I say, I'm doing almost nearly every dig today as a live, because it could just be something good, couldn't it? Not always, but what we got this time. That's what I mean. It's just one thing after another, isn't it? I think that's... Ooh. I think that's a piece of a crotal bell, actually. I'm hoping. It's got a curve to it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is, or was, a crotal bell at one point. A decorative one, that as well. Again, I'll show you that at the roundup. There's one of the little, where one of the holes would have been. Yeah, that looks different. I'd like to find a whole one. Definitely. I think that's a part of a crotal bell. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, lovely. It's always something. It's had a fairly big signal. I don't know why I didn't do it live. I'm just getting carried away. I tend to do that. But it was coming in at about a 59.60, I think, and it's this beautiful buckle plate. Look at that. Gilded all over it as well. Some kind of decoration there, and there's this little cross just on the buckle pin there. Now when I see these little crosses, usually I tend to think of them as being sort of medieval. That gives me that medieval feel. But yeah, definitely some decoration there. That would have been absolutely beautiful, wouldn't it? It still is, but there's a little bit of movement on the pin. It goes that way, but it doesn't seem to want to come up the other way, so I'm not going to force it. But I would gather it would have had a loop here, which is clearly broken off. But yeah, that's a beautiful little find. This field is amazing, absolutely amazing. I mean, I've got some good fields over my original permission, but this just seems to be loaded with it. But yeah, beautiful. What a beautiful little find. Lovely 33, 34 here. Absolutely banging signal. Is that out or is that? Don't know if that's quite out. Sounds closer to the surface, but let's have a little look with the pinpointer. I've done so many live digs today, it's crazy. We're not going to all make it in, obviously, but oh, there we go. We're onto another hammered. I'm just looking over there. They're harvesting the field next door, which is massive, huge field. We've got ourselves a hammered coin. I won't clean it up just yet. I'll get you straight on the other camera. It's looking like maybe an Elizabeth. I've not been finding many of those on here, so that's cool. But yeah, I'll get you on the other camera, guys. So there we are. Look, guys, it's quite a big coin actually. It's very thin, super thin. She was being a bit tight on the old silver there, I think. But yeah, there you go. There's the Tudor shield. Let's have a little bit of a clean up if I can, carefully. I'm running out of water. I've been spraying so many things today. It means I'm doing well. I'm actually trying to leave the field tiny. I don't know if you just saw that tiny little fragment of silver just hanging off the edge there, unfortunately, but it is a bit broken along that edge, so yeah, just got to be a little bit careful. But it was hanging off. I didn't yank it off. Yeah, there we go. Definitely Elizabeth. I think I can see Elizabeth written around the side of it. Get a wet leg now. Just sprayed myself. Sorry, I'm doing it all off camera. I'm looking at it and you're not. We're both seeing it for the first time. Look. There we go. Look at that. That's actually quite a nice coin. It's quite good detail on there, isn't there? Yeah, look at that. Another hammer. That's 3 today. Like I say, I'm trying to leave this field, but I'm struggling to leave it because it's just so good. 3 hammers today and some other beautiful finds as well. Definitely an Elizabeth there, look. Can't see her bust though, she's totally gone, I think. But yeah, that's quite a big coin, that. But yeah, like I say, I'm trying to leave. I am heading that way, and then I'm thinking I'm going to nip to that new permission because I'm excited to go and check it out. But yeah, I think we might do that. I'll try my best to get off here. Just can't stop swinging. But yeah, what a beauty. You absolute beaut. Lovely. Got ourselves yet another piece of a hammered coin. Now, I don't know, that's not something I recognise, you know. Looking at it, I'm not sure. I'm really not. It could even be, I don't dare say it, but it could be Saxon and I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know if it was. I just don't recognise any of the markings. It looks like a little sceptre even on the reverse there. I don't know. I really don't. I've just posted it up on the English early milled and hammered coin page. I can't remember the exact name of it. But I'll see what they say about it. But you can see a little eye there. Just see the top of a bust and a crown. Yeah, not something I recognise. which is a good thing. Probably a good thing, but yeah, we'll see. I'll find out what it is and let you know, but that's very interesting. I can see on, so it would have been the mint would have been there. Recognise that, but yeah, other than that, it says V there, VI. Really not sure. That's a bit of an odd one, but yeah, I'll let you know what it is. But that's another piece of a hammered coin. I think it was coming in at a 9, that very low, but yeah, not a cut quarter, it's actually broken. So yeah, lovely. Right, well, serves me right for not digging live again. 79, 80-ish. Unbelievable. The wishes do come true sometimes. Look at this. I haven't had one of these in ages, and I think it's complete. It's a little crotal bell. You little beauty. Oh, it's a complete crotal bell. Absolutely lovely. It's a very small one. What beautiful little balls of joy. Balls of joy, Jesus. Oh dear. It's not ringing yet, but it will do, I think. That is complete. You absolute little corker. Oh, that is brilliant. Fantastic. I'll give that a bit more of a clean up and I'll come back to you, I think. Maybe I'll be able to clean it out and see if I can get it ringing for you. But yes, been waiting for one of these for a long time. It's been a while. Lovely. Using my little swing and dig cleaning kit here, little brush and pick, and my little added, that's my own personal little add-on, little magnifying glass. You're not going to get a much better clean than that in the field. And yes, oh yes, she's a ringer. Oh, you absolute beauty. That hasn't been heard in a long time, good few 100 years. Ah. That's lovely, isn't it? It's absolutely lovely to hear, and so is harvesting. It's very noisy. I don't know how well you can hear that, but there's a combine just the other side of the hedge there. But yeah, what a beautiful little sound. There you go, full crotal bell today as well. This field just keeps on giving. I've just been informed as well. I won't get it out right now. I'll get it out of the roundup. But that little coin, that little piece of a hammered coin, possibly a William I, so a Norman king. That's what they're saying. Maybe even Ipswich mint. I don't know how on earth they possibly get that from that little piece, but they have. But yeah, William I. That's crazy. I'm not sure on the date on that. I'll have to just look that up as well. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Wow. Coming in at a 12. I think this was about a 12. And we've got ourselves, is that our 5th hammered today? This place is unbelievable. So I had 5 the first 3 hours I came here. I had 4 on the second occasion, and I'm on 5 today. It's just mad. Still in the clod there. Try and lift that off gently. A little bit of an imprint. Like I say, such soft soil here. We don't really get imprints, but we do get hammers. Oh, it's a bit broken. But there you go. I think possibly an Edward. Yeah, that's an Edward. Look, EDWARD. Yep. Definitely an Edward. Quite shiny, the Edwards. They always are for some reason. But yeah, that's just incredible. I'm in shock. I'm in shock at how many could possibly be here. I mean, I'm just zigzagging up and down the field randomly, you know, which is the way I detect. I always have. I just go where the detector takes me. But obviously, I'm now walking in and out in between where I've already walked the last few days, so I think I'm going to cut this video fairly soon, and I am going to go to the new permission, but you guys are going to have to wait, so you're going to have to look out for that. And I might just put up, because I don't know the conditions there, I don't have a clue, I haven't even seen the fields, so I'll go and have a look, but I might even put up a little midweek video for you, so you'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Obviously not going to be at the usual time on the usual day, but this one will be. So we might do a little roundup in a minute and go from there, and I think I found enough today for one video. I don't think you guys could take it anymore. But yeah, I'll carry on. I'm not far from where the van is, and we'll do a roundup and then we'll head off. But yeah, 5 hammered so far today. Madness. I think this is going to be my last live dig of the day. Bit of a jumpy 22, 23-ish. Sounds quite close to the surface. Could be lead this one. But they're all those, like I say, those numbers. Hammered coins, little bits of lead, all the same, you know. You got to dig them all. But yeah, just a bit of lead this one. So there we are, guys. I am going to cut it there. I've got a little tiny bit of the field left to walk, and I'm gonna swing it. I've got to. And I think this is all down to my new lucky hat from Dragon Detecting. Yeah, definitely going to put it down to that, and possibly my nice little Dragon Detecting T-shirt here. Look, digger down on my arm there. Look at that. How smart is that? I look really tidy now. I look a bit. I need to look a bit scruffier, I think, when I'm in the field. Less of that messing about. Let's have a look what we found today, guys. It's just incredible. This field is just superb. I just can't believe it. There's more to come as well. There's got to be more in here, hasn't there? Whether I'll get another video out of this field, I don't know. I don't know when they're going to drill it. But I will be back out here. If I get out here in the week, maybe I'll stick another video up. You never know. I might get loads out. Get them while you can, I guess. But yeah, I'll turn you around and we'll have a look what we found today, guys. So there we are, guys. What a day. Honestly, just incredible. Some absolutely amazing finds once again. Yeah, it just seems to be never ending here. I can't even fit it all in the pot. Look, there's my big buckle there. Yeah, what can I say? We got buttons. We've even got a bit of button porn I saved you for the end of the day. Look, lovely general service button there. Yeah, I found that earlier. Didn't film that one actually, but yeah, I thought I'd save it for you. Bit of button porn. Oh, lovely. Big old button there. Little leather stud decoration, bit of a decorative buckle that we said we'd look at the end there. Look, nice decoration on it. A few little pieces of buckle. I think that's a piece of buckle, very small one. This is an odd piece. Kind of got, almost looks like snakes' heads at either end, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure on it. I didn't want to throw it away because I just didn't know. So yeah, got the same kind of shape at each end, really, hasn't it? Almost looks like those snake buckles, but I don't think that is. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think of that one. We've got a couple of musket balls there, little decorative piece of copper, brassy copper thing there. Don't know what that is, if I'm honest. Yeah, just a bit of decoration on it. A little bit of lead there with a hole through it. I think that other one is in my bag, that other lead weight. I can't find that. Ginormous buckle there. I think shoe buckle, probably, more than likely. That little piece of crotal bell where we were wishing for a complete one, and ooh, yes. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Don't know what this is. I've got no idea. It's got a bit of, where is it? Let me have a look. There was a bit of gilding somewhere. It's kind of dried up and not shining as much, but there's, I don't know what that is. Is that a little face? Let me know what you think of that, guys. It's a bit of an odd one. I'm really not sure. But yeah, a bit of bronze, something bronzy anyway. That tiny piece, what I think is a ring, I'm pretty sure is the top of a ring. Another bronze ring there. Another bronze piece, sorry. That beautiful, beautiful buckle and plate, or buckle plate, with the pin, with a little cross on there. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Gilding all over it, patterns, details. Missing the loop, unfortunately, and the back plate is a bit broken up. But yeah, lovely little find, absolutely lovely. I think we'll go with this next, is this little bowl. As someone mentioned, I think it was Kevin actually, Kevin from the group, one of my moderators, he said possibly something, it looks votive, and he's right actually, it does. I wonder if it is a little votive bronze bowl. Possibility, isn't it? But I mean, it could be anything, but definitely it looks like a little bowl to me. Definitely looks like a little bowl, and I don't think it's broken. I think it's just a bit gone around the edges. But yeah, let me know what you think of that. That's a very interesting little find, that. I really like that. And of course, we've got ourselves a beautiful little crowel bell as well. Sorry about the car going past. I'm right next to a road, but yeah, complete crowel bell, and it's a ringer. What more could you want? And I've wanted one of those for quite some time. I keep mentioning it, I keep finding little bits, and I've wanted one for a while, but that is just, yeah, absolutely stunning. And it's a ringer. Can't believe that. Beautiful little find. And of course, the 5 hammers today. We've got an Elizabeth I. The shield side is pretty good. Can't say the same for the bust side. It's pretty worn, but you can see Elizabeth around the outside there. Look, Elizabeth here. Yeah, just make out some detail, but she's quite often scrubbed out on her coins. We've got a couple there of possible Edwards. I'm not 100% sure on those either. That's definitely an Edward actually, that one I can see Edward, but this other one I think could even possibly be a Henry. One of the Henrys maybe. This one maybe another Edward, not sure. They're again quite scrubbed. They do get a bit of a beating in the field sometimes. And then last but not least is this tiny little fragment, which I'm being told, and I think they're right. I can tell by the busts now. I've had a little look online, and I think that's a William the First. So it's a very early coin. And again, I didn't look at the date. I will find out, and I'll put it up to the right of the screen here for you. But yeah, that is probably a William the First. I think someone said Ipswich Mint, possibly, but I will look it up as well. I'll have another little look later. But that is early. Yeah, that's a first for me. Never found a William the First. So yeah, absolutely incredible. But yeah, that's our day. 5 silvers, 5 hammered coins, and all that. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, what a day. Absolutely amazing. Incredible finds again. Just can't believe that it still just keeps coming out of this field. And I've got so much more to search. It's not going to be done for a long while, this one. This is the only field he's given me permission to go on, and I'm not going to need any for quite some time. I mean, it's not massive. I think it's around 15 acres, maybe. I don't know. I haven't measured this one to see on Google Earth, but I will do. I will have a look. But it's not much bigger than that, I wouldn't have said. But yeah, so much history in one small space. But yeah, thank you very much as always for watching, guys. Don't forget, we are sponsored by Dragon Detecting. You can head on over to there and get all your goodies, anything you need. Yeah, give Jordan a shout. Use code DIGGERD10. Get yourself 10% off. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Look out for that midweek video because it's coming. I'm now going to head to that new permission and see what I can find there. I'll see you on the next one, guys.